Hi guys, how's everybody today? It's Wednesday, it's hump day, and we are here to learn how to make tostone cups, okay? So tostone cups are green plantains, and what you do is you cut them up and fry them once, and then we use our Epicure lemon lime squisher juicer contraption thing. I don't know what the exact name of it is, but as you can see, I get this from Epicure. You can reach out to me if you want to purchase one. It is a combination, so if you wanted to squeeze a lemon in here, you can place the half cut lemon in here and then squeeze it and make yourself some fresh lemon juice. Or if you wanted to make lime juice, then you use the green one for the limes. But this can be used for many items, and today we're going to show you how to make, like I said, tostone cups. Okay, so again, I have some plantains here, the green ones, not the yellow ones. Whoopsie. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut off the ends of the plantains like so, okay? And then what you want to do is you need them to be kind of thick, because as you can see, this is pretty deep. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but it is deep, and that's exactly what we want. We want to make a cup out of our tostones, or out of our plantains, that taste like tostones, but you're able to fill them with whatever relleno you want to put inside. Relleno is a filling for my non-Spanish speaking family and friends. Okay, so now again, like I said, what you want to do is you pretty much want these to be deep. So you're going to cut each plantain into 3 pieces or 4. I'm really not sure. So let's test one together and see what happens. I'm looking at it right now as I'm about to cut it, and I'm thinking that we want to cut them into 3s, okay? So we're going to cut the plantain into 3s, and now take a look. See? Just like if you were peeling them to make tostones, right? And then what you do is you remove the skin. The other thing that I have already started is I've placed my caldero with oil on the stove, and I already started heating up the oil. So you want the oil to be nice and hot so that when you put these in to fry them, they fry pretty good. You don't want the oil to be burning, so that's not good. You want it to be hot, but not, you know, at the temperature that everything's gonna burn. Okay, so what I'm doing is I am peeling again the plátanos, and I am placing them in a bowl of water. The reason that I do that is because if you've ever peeled a plátano before, you know that they have, like, it feels kind of slimy, but it really isn't. What it is like an extra starch that's on the plantain. Okay, so good question, Denise. I'm actually using canola oil to fry these, but you can use any type of oil that you like. You can use corn oil, vegetable oil, avocado oil is a good oil for frying as well. And so I've got, like I said, I've got the caldero on, and I am peeling the plantains. And so what we're doing today is we're also showing you that you can do this ahead of time. That's something that a lot of people don't realize. So when you come home and you just feel like plátanos, tostones, relleno cups, you already have these prepared and in a Ziploc bag or freezer bag inside of your freezer. And then all you have to do is fry them the second time. Because in order to make these, what you have to do, there are many people who don't know how to make tostones, so I should start from the beginning. So it's the green plantain, And what happens is you take the green plantain out of the green banana, I don't know, what is this thing called? Skin. And then you cut them up into kind of pretty thick chunks, and then you fry them in the oil. Okay, once you fry them in the oil, you fry them till they're like a golden brown, and then you want to take them out. Then you should have a tostonera, which is, where's mine? Oh, I think mine is dirty. I used it last night. Let me see if I get it from the dishwasher. Yep. Okay, yes, mine is dirty. I used it last night. But this is a tostonera. Mine, of course, is from Puerto Rico, but you can buy these anywhere. And basically what you do is you put the plantain here and then you squish it after you fried it the first time. Stack them all up on the side, and once you've squished all of them, then you fry them again. Okay, so in another video I'll show you how to make tostones, but like I said, right now I want to show you how to make the Tostones Cups. Okay, because these are really fun and delicious, and they are good for if you're having guests over and you want to make a nice appetizer for them. Everybody loves these because they're so cute and delicious. Combination of the green plantain along with whatever relleno filling you're placing inside. Okay, so now I've peeled 2 of them and I've put them, like I said, in the water. I'm going on to the 3rd one now so that we can have them soaking. And then, like I said, we're going to fry them the first time and mash them up inside of our lemon juice, lime juice squeezer. So just wanting to show people and share different things that I do in my kitchen to give you guys some different ideas of different things that you can make, because it's always good to learn how to do new things. It's wonderful to learn new tips and tricks from people, and using this lemon juice cup, lemon juice squeezer to make your Tostones cups is like, it's such a great idea, you know, because you don't have to buy a Tostones cup maker. You could if you want to, because they do sell them, but for now you can use several gadgets in your home to double as what you need to use instead of purchasing one. So if you already have a lemon juice squeezer, then put it to work making yourself some Tostones cups. Okay, so now I have these all soaking. I have them all peeled. I'm just swirling around in the water. Okay, so I want to see if you can see it. You see them? There they are. So just swirling them around to try to get whatever that extra starch is that's on the bananas off. So that's what we're doing right now. And let them soak a little bit more. Test your oil to make sure that the oil is hot, because like I said, you definitely do want it hot. You don't want it like crazy hot, but it needs to be hot so that they can fry properly, if that makes any sense. Okay, so it looks like the oil is at a good temperature because I just checked it out. And now what we're going to do is going to carefully drain this water out of the bowl, and then make sure you get as much of the water off as you possibly can, because everybody knows that water and oil don't mix. So you're going to very carefully place these plantains into the oil. You hear them? Popping loud. Okay. And that was So, like I said, very carefully do that. You can lower the flame a little bit too. Okay, so I'm just gonna get them in here. All right, give me a second. Oil's popping, so that's why I say you gotta be very careful. And you should also be wearing an apron, which I am not today. But you don't want to get your nice clothes messed up. So when cooking, you should always put your apron on. That's another important tip. Okay, so now the tostones are in the oil, and we're just gonna rinse our hands over here a little bit. Washing your hands when you're cooking is very, very important. It's like a constant. Always washing your hands, and always have a rag so that you can just wipe stuff down if it splashes around. Okay, so now I'm just gonna move them around so that they all sides get nice and golden brown. Okay, and you want these, like I said, I'm gonna show you what they need to look like so that you can see. But you want them to cook all around and get a really nice golden brown, because remember, you are going to squish them inside of here. So that is going to be step one of making this. I will fry one of them so that you can see what the final outcome looks like once it's completed. But then the rest of them, I'm actually going to put it in a freezer bag and save them for when I'm ready to make appetizers for my friends, my family, or just myself. Sometimes you don't feel like having a really heavy dinner, and so you can use these cups to place like a pico de gallo inside, and then you can put like a shrimp or two on top. I've also filled the cups with pernil. I've filled them with picadillo, which is just seasoned ground beef. You can put, I've put, which is really good, the shredded pollo guisado after I've made that and had leftovers. So there's many things that you can fill this up with whatever you like. Again, this is the beauty of cooking. I may show you how to do these basic steps, but then please let your mind be as creative as possible and fill them up with whatever you want. And when you do it, make sure that you post it and you tag me in it, because I can't wait to see everybody when they make all of these things that I'm showing you how to do. So, all right. Tostones are still, or these chunks of plantains are still frying here right now. And like I said, want them to be really nice and crispy on the outside, okay? So we're just gonna let this go for a couple more minutes. Raise the flame a little bit, and just hang out here for a second. That's Billy in the living room. I think he's, hey Susie, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. We're teaching everybody today how to make Tostones cups using, guess what? Your lemon juice or lime juice squeezer, okay? So right now, again, we have the plantains peeled. We soaked them in water, and we're frying them in a little bit of oil, waiting for them to get golden brown. So, let's see. You know, I still want to keep them going. I'm not ready to take them out yet. And you'll see why, like I said, when we smash them in here. It's going to be so much fun. And then they come out so pretty. They're these beautiful little cups. And like I said, you can put anything you want inside them. A friend of mine has placed some steaks, some like steak and onions inside of these. You can put Beyond Meat if that's your protein. You can season tofu, make it like stewed tofu, or What else could we put in there? Anybody else have any other suggestions? What would you like to see inside a Tostones cup? I'd love to hear your ideas and your thoughts. So, okay, I think now it's got to be ready. So let's take another look and see what happens. So they're looking good. All right. And I think, yeah, I think it's time to pull them out. So get your bowl ready and then start to remove them from the oil and drain as much of the oil out as possible. Okay? And there we go. Alrighty. So these are nice and golden brown. Okay. Reduce the flame on the oil as low as possible. But come take a look. And do you see them? You see how nice and golden brown they are? Okay. I did cut a few little small ones because I wanted to make them for the boys, these baby ones. But basically, that is the color. And when you tap them, you can feel that they're nice and hard. When you're making tostones, this is about the size that you want to cut them, right? This one's being difficult. And then, like I said, they need to be nice and hard and crispy on the outside. Okay, so yeah, Denise, that's a great idea. The garlic sauce with some shrimp. Yeah, that definitely sounds like something yummy that we would want to put inside of the Tostones cups. Okay, so now here's the fun part. We're going to get the lemon juice squeezer, open it up, and we're going to take one of the tostones, the big chunks of plantain that we have, place it in the cup. All right, everybody ready for this? This is the moment of truth. Here it is. And we're going to make sure it's like right in the middle and smash. Bam. Bam. I know that's Emerald's line, but, and look, voila. Now you have this really cute Tostones cup. Look at that. Okay? So then what you want to do is you want to just peel it off of the side. And look at how pretty. Look at how pretty. This is so cool. Okay, take a look. Right? Isn't that awesome? All right. So, yeah. So now, again, like I said, you can do these ahead of time. And that is what the top chefs do. They all do so much prep cooking. So some people feel overwhelmed when they're cooking. It's like, oh my gosh, I have so much to do. And you know what? That is very true. Okay? But if you do stuff like this ahead of time, all you really need to do is the assembly the day of your party. Because you could make the cup. Here we go. Take a look. Voila. Wepa. Easy peasy Tostones cups. Okay? So, again, you can make these cups, put them in your freezer bag, and pop them in your freezer. Bam. All right, there's a little bit coming out of the other side, but that's okay. We'll just remove it. Okay? And then open it up. Look at how beautiful. Isn't that so cool? All right, so, sorry, I keep getting a little sidetracked because I'm just so excited with these beautiful Tostones cups. Look at that. They're so cool. Okay, so, all right. I am going to fry one so that you can see it, okay? I'm going to raise the flame. The other, okay, so that you can see it. All right, so now let's backtrack. So if you're having your dinner party and a whole bunch of people are coming over and you want to impress them or you just want to share delicious food, then what you do is you make your Tostones cups ahead of time, right? Like I said, you do this first part. You cut them, you fry them, and then you create them. You smash them. Okay. Now you put those in the freezer. So let's say the party's on Saturday, right? So on Friday night, you could make your pollo guisado, which is a stewed chicken, or like a chicken cacciatore. And then once that's done, you can shred it all up. And then put that in your refrigerator. The next day, before the people are coming over, you take the Tostones Cups out and you fry them. And then you fill them with the shredded chicken. And it's going to be delicious. The other thing, Susie, that you could put inside there is the seasoned ground beef. You could put the steak with onions. One of my friends has put the Pico de gallo inside. And then on top of it, we've placed some shrimps, garlic shrimps, anything that you think. Oh, I've also placed penne, the shredded penne. What's the English term for it right now? I can't think. It's so like I'm losing it. But anyway, you can fill these with any of those things. And it's super easy to do. And like I said, this is a quick trick that I just wanted to show you guys, that you can use items in your kitchen to make pulled pork. Thank you, Denise. I don't know why I couldn't get that out of my mouth. Crazy. But, okay. So, here we go again. Bam! Cute little baby Tostones Cups. See? And they're so delicious. You can even just put some salt on it and eat it like this. I mean, at dinner time, if you make it for your family, you can probably put, just fill it with rice and beans, or whatever meat, anything. You can fill this with like a vegetable stir fry. I'd love to hear your ideas. Please comment and let me know what you think you would want to fill one of these cute little baby Tostones Cups with. So, like I said, I am going to fry one so that you guys can see what it looks like. And what happens is that you put it back into the oil a second time so that it can fry and get really crispy all around the bottom, the top, the middle gets nice and crispy as well. And that's what we're doing right now. So you put it, like I said, back in the oil just for a little bit. The way that you know that it's ready is by taking your fork and tapping it, because it wants to be hard. You want it to be hard. It doesn't want to be hard. You want this to be hard so that it's nice and crunchy when you eat it. And it's really, really delicious. So here we go. Okay, you can flip them upside down. Just make sure that the oil gets inside on the inside as well. So I think this one is pretty much done because it's in there by itself and I flipped it over. So let's take it out and let's take a look. Okay. All right, remember to shut the oil off. And so now I'm gonna just raise this up here so that you can take a look at it. And there it is. So you can see it's tap, tap, tap. See, it's nice and hard. So this will be nice and crunchy. And then, like I said, you fill it with... I love you, Susie. We definitely like it hard. We don't want it to be soft and mushy. Those are maduros. And I'm going to show you how to do something with the plátano maduros. I'm not sure. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow's a busy day. Maybe Friday. I'm not sure. But I definitely have something to share with you with the yellow plantains, which we call maduros. All right, so stay tuned for that. That's coming soon. But in the meantime, like I said, I'd love to hear your ideas and see your pictures. These are what the Tostones Cups look like. Okay, so this one is the one that's fully cooked. This one is one that is not cooked, and you can see both sides. This one's a little hot, so I'm going to drop it down. I don't want to burn my fingers. But again, today's tip and trick is use your lemon juice squeezer to make yourself some pretty Tostones cups. Now, if you didn't want them to be that big, by all means, use the lime juice ones, and then they'll be a little bit smaller. So it seems like there was some extra plantains that got shredded with these holes, but that's okay. So yeah, use the lime juice size, and then you can make a smaller size for your family. Take them, put them in a freezer bag, pop them in the freezer, and you know what? Half the job is already done. So again, for the last time, please, when you make these, take pictures, tag me, and I hope that it comes out nice and yummy. Everybody have a fabulous day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.